Okay, welcome to our video on horizontal and vertical lines. This is going to be a real quick one. This is something that I used with high school students. It's called Hoy-Vux. I definitely did not come up with it, but it's kind of helpful. So horizontal lines have a zero slope, and they're in the form of y equals a number. So that is where Hoy comes from. The O is a zero in this case. And then Vux is the way to remember the vertical lines. That vertical lines have an undefined slope, and they are of the form x equals a number. So let's graph a couple, and then if Hoy-Vux helps you out, great, you can use it. All right, let's graph the line y equals 3. So if we think about Hoy-Vux, right, horizontal is y equals. But if you don't want to remember that, there's a different way to do it that's more mathematical. The way that I was taught a long time ago is if you want to graph the line y equals 3, literally write out points where y is 3. Now what's x? I don't know. X can be whatever you want. So I'm just going to write out 3 points. You can write out as many as you want, really. I guess 2 points makes a line, so 2 is sufficient. But x can be anything. X can be -2, x can be 0, x can be 4, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as y is 3, that's the only instructions we're given. Okay, let's plot these 3 points. So -2, 3, and then the coordinate point 0, 3, okay, and then the coordinate point 4, 3. All right, we can clearly see that these 3 points makes a horizontal line. And then you could have also used Hoy, right? Horizontal is the form y equals. The O in the middle, recall, means that this line has a 0 slope. So it actually does have a slope, it's 0, because to get from point to point, we rise 0 and we run however many. So 0 divided by any non-zero number is 0. Okay, let's graph this next one. 2x equals -4. Let's first solve for x. So we'll have x equals -2. So that's the line that we want to graph. And then we can use the same thought process as we did previously. We can write out a couple coordinate points. The only directions that we have are that x is -2, y can be whatever we want. So there we go. There's 2 random points I came up with. You can come up with more if you want, but the coordinate point -2, 1 is right here. The coordinate point -2, 5 is up here, and 2 points makes a line, but whatever other points you made, you would clearly see that it's on this vertical line. So this is the line x equals -2. And another thing to point out is that horizontal and vertical lines are going to be the only lines that don't have both intercepts. So this vertical line only has an x-intercept, it's -2. It doesn't ever cross the y-axis actually. And just like our previous line didn't ever cross the x-axis. So we could also remember this using Vux. And vertical lines are of the form x equals. The U, remember, stands for undefined. So this line, vertical lines are the only type of linear equations that have an undefined slope.